Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is RS Floyd 84 coming back with another comic book haul. Got a lot of books for you today. A lot of these books are going to be the Friday before Free Comic Book Day. Went about an hour away, and this was the first shop we hit. I already showed the second shop we hit in a different haul, but I bought like 60 something books from this shop, all $1. So we're going to go through those today. And then I got a couple other books from Half Price Books and some other shops, and a really cool Golden Age book at the end that I'm going to show that I bought today. But anyways, let's go through these dollar books first. This is Thor number 6. This is the second printing. And it's a wraparound cover. And the reason why I picked this up, and I picked up 3 copies, is because of this back cover here. And this is, you got the Marvel Zombies with Thanos holding Mjolnir with the Infinity Stones on it. Pretty cool cover. Not worth much, but you never know. Give it some years, and this might be worth quite a bit. Cool cover. I'm surprised it doesn't get more attention, but we got, like I said, I bought 3 copies. Nothing on speculation or anything. I used to be a guy that didn't buy multiple copies, but here recently, I'll buy multiple copies. Speaking of multiple copies, got Red Hood and the Outlaws number 34. Found 2 copies of that. I think these are highly collectible because it's low print run and really cool covers. So pick those up. Actually found 33. Since I already have 3 copies, I gave it to a buddy. And then basically found 4 copies of these, so I gave him 2 copies, kept 2 copies. Found another copy of this. This is Spitfire number 4. That's just that early Todd McFarlane art. I got a direct edition, and now I have a newsstand. This is Spider-Man, Storm, and Cage. This is an American Cancer Society promo book. I figure I don't see that very much, so I went ahead and picked that up. Then we got Ghost Rider number 78. This is from that second series, and it's one of the lower print run later issues. So, cool art. Figure I'd pick that up for $1. Got Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 8, Issue 2. Mainly picked that up because it's a newsstand, but I also do love Buffy. I got the first appearance, which is Dark Horse Annual 1998. And then also you watch the show. Pretty good show. Anything Robert Kirkman, especially if it's a number 1 issue. This is Die, Die, Die number 1. Also a pretty cool cover. I got Misery number 1. Just bought that because it's also a cool McFarlane cover. And the same goes for this one. This is Scorched number 1. Also a McFarlane cover. And who doesn't like a big badass gun? Awesome. Found this. This is Image 30 anniversary anthology series. This is number 9. The highly collectible one of the series is number 8. It's the first appearance of World 33, I believe, is the title. So, pick that up. I think they're low print run, too. Got Grimm number 2, or this is Grimm number 3, Jenny Frison variant, and Grimm number 2, Jenny Frison variant. Can't pass up on some Jenny Frison, so I went ahead and picked those up. I picked up White number 3 and White number 1. This is third printing. This is the sequel to Black. And basically, the concept of it is, excuse me, is it's a world where only black people have superpowers. So it kind of explores that concept. This is the sequel. Um, this is a third print. I really thought it might have been the first print. Didn't know it was the third print until I got it home. But either way, still a cool book. And then this is kind of a cool cover. It's got Kanye, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, Bush, and George Washington. I know the print run on number 4 and 5 are pretty limited. So if you see these issues, just pick them up if you happen to find them in the wild. I wouldn't go on eBay or buy them or anything like that. This is Amazing X-Men number 1. Pick that up. That's a high-grade newsstand. This was strictly a cover buy. This is the gun hand. Excuse me, I got something caught in my throat. So the gun hand, like I said, strictly a cover buy. We got Fantastic Four number 5. This is a cool Jim Lee cover. We got Predator versus Wolverine number 3 and Predator versus Wolverine number 4. I'm going to go grab number 1 and number 2. I believe it's at my local comic shop. I've seen it. So I'm going to go grab the first 2 issues of this series. Really cool art. Probably a really cool story. I haven't read it yet. All right. Got some Betty and Veronica. I don't usually pick these up, but they were there for $1. So I got Betty and Veronica, $2.75 the variant. Betty and Veronica, $2.75 another variant. And I believe I picked this up, not believe, but I picked this up because of the football cover. And then I got Betty and Veronica, $2.76 and Dan Parent cover. And Betty and Veronica, $2.64 Dan Parent cover. Couldn't pass those up at $1. Made a mistake on this one, and it's not even really in that great of a condition. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, and Nick Fury. It is a newsstand, but excuse me. I thought this was the first appearance of Agent Coulson in a comic, but apparently it's not. I forget what his real first appearance is. I think it's like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. book. Very fitting, I guess. But yeah, I thought it was his first appearance and then found out it wasn't. Got a couple Avatar books here. This is a parody of the Funnies called The Unfunnies. Got number 2, and then I got issue number 1. I heard this is a real crude comic, really graphic, and obviously you can see by this cover. So I think I'm going to read this for sure and find out what the crudeness is, I guess. But yeah, I figured for $1, pick those up. Got Digital Webbing number 30. This is a real limited edition, only 500 copies. Low print run. I can't find any copies on eBay. Have no idea what it goes for. Then I picked up Geiger number 3. This is the first appearance of somebody. I can't remember. Cool skull cover. And then I really like this cover. This is the second print. Geiger number 3. Then also got Geiger number 2. This is the second printing. This is both are like a cameo and first full appearance of some people, or maybe they're both first appearances, but I can't remember exactly what the key significances of these are. But there are also other printings as well, so pick those up. They had more copies there, but I only stuck with 1 copy each on there. This is Kingpin number 1. Has anybody been watching Daredevil Born Again? I mean, I cannot think of a better Kingpin. And very good series. I really liked it a lot. But just picked this up. #1 issue of Kingpin. Really like that cover. Got a Thundercats Rob Liefeld cover, #1. Couldn't pass that up for $1. And I really like this Michael Turner cover. This is Superman Batman #1. So couldn't pass that up for $1. Vincent D'Onofrio. I couldn't even think of his name, but Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin. Couldn't be anything better than that. He fits the role perfect. Anyways, let me get back to the this is X-Men Universe. Just a cover swipe of that Wolverine 145. Couldn't pass that up for $1. Excuse me. This is gonna be a horrible haul, man. My throat. This is Ned the Chainsaw Guy, #1. Clearly just bought that because of the cover. Really cool cover. Never even heard of it, but love this cover. And definitely had to buy this. This is Florida Man #3. And, apparently she's using the bathroom. So, anyways. I couldn't pass that up for $1. We got a Dan, is it Dan Nakiana? Thundercats #3, really cool cover. This is Batman 662. This is from that Nightfall, but it's a Sam Keith Batman cover. This is Nightwing #80. This is the first appearance of Heartless. We got Monkey Prince #1, and this is Art Germ variant. So pretty cool. I think that carries some value. Either way, I only paid $1. Then we got Two Step #1. Picked this up because it's Amanda Conner. Got Rise of Apocalypse #1. I know that heated up for a while when the X-Men Apocalypse came out. What a dud of a movie that was, but still picked it up. Why not for $1? And it's pretty nice shape. This is an awesome Arthur Adams cover, and this is an X-Men #50 swipe, which I recently picked that up, and I showed that in a different video. So, man, I've picked up a bunch of these books for $1. This is Solid Blood #17. I think this is like my 3rd or 4th copy. Ryan Otley and Robert Kirkman. And this is a future where Michonne gets killed, I believe. She dies. Yeah, definitely picked up another copy of that. We have Batman in the Shadow. This was strictly just a Joker Skull cover buy. So he's got the shadow and the Batman skull in his hand. Figured that was an awesome cover. I don't even know who does this cover, but pretty awesome. Got the Itty Bitty Hellboy #1. And that's that Art Balazar and Franco. They do that little, looks like the child drawing type work. Kind of like Scotty Young, I guess. But picked that up. Really cool cover, and that's in really nice shape. Picked these up because they're manga. I got Manga She #2000. And then I got Manga Witchblade. Really cool covers. And then Manga, another Witchblade. This is issue #2 and #3. So I figured I picked those up. Usually those are pretty low print run books. But couldn't pass those up for $1. Then I got some Witchblade. And these are all Greg Land covers. Got Witchblade number 85. Witchblade number 84. Witchblade number 80. And then Witchblade number 77. Couldn't pass those up as well for $1. Greg Land, awesome artist. Anything he has for $1, if his books are $1, I'm picking it up. Saw some today for $5, but I'm not spending more than $1 on those. So, anyways, so I picked up some Savage Dragon. These are all in nice shape. Got Savage Dragon number 18. Savage Dragon number 17. We got Savage Dragon number 16. I wish these were newsstand, but you know, you take what you can get. Savage Dragon number 15. Savage Dragon number 14. I really like this cover. I think this is a Jim Lee cover. Number 13. Savage Dragon number 12. Savage Dragon number 11. And Savage Dragon number 10. Like I said, those for $1. Can't beat those. And then I found some Ant books. Got Ant number 4. Ant number 3, and that's that cover swipe to that Spawn. And this is Ant number 2. So if I see any Ant issues for $1, I'll definitely pick those up. Then I always, and these are the last couple books, so nothing, like I said, really big from this shop, but this is Cyberforce number 11. Any Image books that are in high grade and a newsstand I'll pick up for $1. And then I got Cyberforce number 2. All right, that was it from that shop. Here's some half-price books. Picked this up. This is Chainsaw Vigilante number 1 from that New England company, the same that made Tick. I didn't really find too many copies. There's only been a couple sold in the last three years, and I think they both sold for $6. But it's pretty rare and hard to find, so figure for $2, and it's in pretty nice shape. Pick that up. This is Aphrodite number 1, and this is the Joe Benitez cover. Love that cover. This is Pilot season number 1. This is the first appearance of Stealth. Figure why not? Another Robert Kirkman. And then this is Spider-Man 10, and it's in really nice shape, from the McFarlane series. So I couldn't pass that up. Alright, and that was the half-price books. So I only found 4 books. Highly competitive at that half price, so it's really hard to find books. And then I found these from my local comic shop. This was $5. This is Mars Attack Firstborn number 2. Really picked that up because it's in really nice shape, and that is an awesome Sam Keith cover. Love that cover. So I'm going to try to find the rest of that series and pick that up. And then I finally picked this up. I used to see these in dollar bins all the time and passed up. But picked this up for $10. This is Rust number 1. It's got the Spawn ad at the end. Finally got me a copy of this, and it's in really nice shape. That's probably about what it goes for. But I couldn't pass it up because I hardly ever see it. Like I said, I used to see these in dollar bins all the time and never picked it up. Really made a mistake not picking those up because this book got really hot for a while. It's cooled off, but definitely happy to add that to the collection. All right, and then this is a couple books I got today. Got the X-Men Unlimited number 36. I figured for $5. This is that sexy Kitty Pryde cover, and thought it was pretty good price at $5. And then the book of the day. This is KO Comics. #1 from 1945. 2.0, and it's got tape on the cover, but opened it up, it's attached. It's only one staple, so maybe that's why they put the tape on the cover. I don't know. It was something that people always did back in the day. Now, here's the breakdown of this cover. Unique history. So the original pose, the main punching hero is reworked vision of the Guardian, originally from Star Spangled Comics, created by Jack Kirby and Joe Simon. The swipe context. Because Kirby and Simon were serving in World War II, their studio often left behind sketches and layouts for other artists to ink and finish. Now, put that in perspective. Jack Kirby was so good that he would leave behind work for other artists to finish. So, there's awkward alterations to this. On the KO Comics cover, an unknown artist took the original Kirby Guardian drawing, but clumsily changed the pose, swapping a side-on punch for overhand punch. They added the cape, wing helmet, and bizarre punch trail effect. The result, the cover is widely considered one of the oddest, most poorly finished of the Golden Age, as the redraw elements such as the cape and perspective do not align well with the original Kirby anatomy. So this is a cover swipe from Jack Kirby, and they did a terrible job of it. And the interesting thing is I looked this up online at a sold listing of a CGC, and CGC actually has it labeled as a Jack Kirby cover, because we do not know who finished this cover. But I figured for $100, it's a 2.0, it's all complete, attached at the staple. The major thing wrong with it is it does have tape, but they didn't even need tape. Obviously, it has these conditions, but it's from 1945. So we're lucky it even survived this wrong. Super rare. I couldn't pass that up for $100. So, yeah, folks, that's the haul. Thanks for watching. I will be hitting a comic show at the end of March. So my next haul probably won't be until March, the end of May, end of this month. I'm sorry, man. Tonight I'm kind of tired from work and got a scratchy throat. But regardless, I will be hitting a haul, we'll probably have a haul in June right after that comic show. I'll probably grab a bunch of books. I might have to break it into 2 parts because I plan on grabbing a bunch of dollar books. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night. Bye.